Hey guys, how's it going? It's Kitten here, and I'm back with another video for you guys today. Today I have a little intel, if I do say so myself, for you guys. Today I'm going to be talking about how to be successful in life, and this is my version of successful. A lot of people have different definitions of successful, like maybe someone's definition is to be happy, maybe one's definition is to become rich as fuck, but this is just my definition of successful. And for me, success is feeling good about something. Like that one thing that you did, if you feel good about what you did, then you're successful, at least for me. Now, in my life, my entire goal in life is literally just to make so much money that I won't have to work. Like, I want to be just doing nothing and then still be making money. Like, that's how much money I want to make. So essentially, I just want to own my own business and have the business become a corporation and then just have the corporation blow the fuck up. And then I don't need to do shit at all and just have other people manage that shit. That's what I'm gonna do with my life, and that's how I'm going to achieve my personal goal of making $3 million by the age of 25. That is one goal that I have, and that brings me to step one of being successful. Set goals for yourself, guys. All you need to do is just think of a challenge and bam, that's a goal. You gotta overcome that challenge, Barney Stinson in How I Met Your Mother. Challenge accepted. Think of a challenge, just accept it. No matter what the challenge is, accept it. Challenge yourself. Set goals for yourself. That's what I do for me. And now this brings us to step two. And step two for me is think of all the ways that I can accomplish this goals. Now, you literally don't need to just sit on your computer and look up multiple different ways on how to make $3 million by 25. You don't need to do that. What I do is just think of all the possibilities in my head, whether it's in the shower or when I'm right about to fall asleep or something. Just anytime in your free time. I'm a busy person. I make YouTube videos on my free time. I work when I don't make YouTube videos, and I go to school as well during the day. So I'm fairly busy, and when I'm not doing all that stuff, I'm either sleeping or hanging out with my friends. There's times where you just don't do anything, like you're in the shower. Okay, maybe you sing, but you could think in the shower instead of sing in the shower. You're getting ready for bed, you're about to go to sleep. You can still think and go to sleep. For me, most of my research gets done, whether in between periods in class, like in lunch or something like that, or right before I go to sleep. I just hop on my phone and I quickly look some shit up, do some research, and then that's how I get all my information. I'm a very knowledgeable person. Like, a lot of my friends, they'll know this. I have multiple people throughout my day just come up to me and ask me a random question. Generally, I know the answer to the question. Just about every single time I have answered that question. Maybe it's like a fun fact that I read online or something. I'm just a generally very knowledgeable person. And then that brings me to step three, where basically just think about all the different ways that it could fail. Like, my goal, $3 million by 25. Okay, I spent too much money on college and I need to spend most of the $3 million on college. Or I could wind up in the hospital and I need to spend the $3 million on my medical bills. Or my mom, God forbid, winds up getting really sick and I need to spend that money on medical bills for her. Maybe I wind up buying a house, or I wind up renting and my roommates bail out on me, so I have to pay the entire rent. Or there's water damage on my PC, then I need to get new parts for my PC. Like, all the different things that can just cause you to not succeed in the goal. And then this takes me to step four. How can you overcome that? If I get sick, alright, save some money on the side other than the goal that I want to have, in case if I get sick, or in case if something happens, or in case if they bail out on rent and I have to pay for the entire rent. Like, always have a plan B, essentially. One of the ways that I always put this into play, is whenever I get into a situation, I always have an exit. When I go to work, I always have a plan in case if there's like an armed robbery. If there's a robber in my house, I always have a plan to get out of my house. If there's a fire in my house, I always have a plan. If there's like a shooter in my school, God forbid, I always have a plan to escape. Every single classroom in every single school that I've been in, I always have a plan to escape. I always have a plan to get out. Essentially, it's a failsafe. And then this brings me to step five. I know, I sound like Shia LaBeouf, but just do it. Literally do it. Do what you thought inside of your head. Nothing's stopping you. Nothing at all is stopping you. If there's something stopping you, you already thought of a way to get around that obstacle. You You know how to accomplish this goal. You have thought it through. You have thought of all the failures. You have thought of all the ways that you can get out from the failures. There's nothing else that you can do except literally just do it. It's in your head. You can make it into a reality. Unless if it's like, oh yeah, I want to be the first cat to fly to Mars. No, obviously you can't do that. I mean, maybe you can, but something realistic. You can just do it. You guys can't see it, but I'm flexing like Shia LaBeouf. I'm crunching that little ball in my palm. So just do it. And that's like all the steps that I follow if I want to accomplish something. But there's some little tips that you can do so that you can actually accomplish it. Like, these are the tips that you can do during step 5 to help you accomplish it. One tip is network. Now, you don't need to like become best friends with the people, but if you ever meet somebody, tell them your first and last name, joke around with them a bit, become friendly with them. You don't need to be like buddy, oh yo, let's go see a movie or something like that. Just have someone there so you could talk to, in case if you ever need somebody to talk to, in case if you ever need them to do a favor. A little thing that I always do is I never owe anybody a favor. If I ask them for a favor, I do them a favor in return. If they ask me for a favor, I expect a favor from them in return. There's a lot of people that I just do favors for, and years later, even if I haven't talked to them in a while, I'll just call them up and be like, yo, I need this favor done. Remember that time where blah, 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 and they'll be like, yo, I got you, fam. Don't worry about it. No worries. I'll do you this favor. Don't worry about it. So that's another thing. Just never owe anybody a favor. And that's all that I really follow with this whole setting goals and just doing it. So that's really gonna be it for today's video. I know it was a bit different, but I just wanted to give you guys this advice on how to succeed. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a comment down below letting me know what goals you guys have made for yourself. And of course, if you guys liked the video, leave a like as well. But I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.